Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart, which has continued to obey the Elliot structures and has also made a new high at around the $0.05718 mark. And at the time of this recording here on the 1 hour chart, we are trading below the 20-day MA. And before I get into that part of the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Gala Games, after making its lower low at around the $0.015 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in blue having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $0.05574 mark. And after seeing the high for that fifth wave to the upside, we completed a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave to the upside, whatever we expected next is a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And I had sketched out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. And that target area is between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618. And you can see we retraced back to the fib level 0.382. Then we started a very nice reaction to the upside, which has now given us a new high over here at around the $0.05772 mark. And at the time of this recording, we are trading below the 20-day MA. And assuming that this retracement back to the fib level 0.382 is what gave us the low for that second wave, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of that second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.14 mark. And that is the minimum that I will expect that higher Elliot wave count 3 to do in case we continue pushing even higher, see a break above the 20-day MA, also manage to break above the wave 1 high at around the $0.05574 mark. In case that happens and we continue seeing an impulsive wave to the upside, then that will be enough confirmation that we are back in the formation of this wave 3, and there are chances of fully maximizing our target area at the fib level 1.618. So that is the first possible scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Gala Games chart. And getting to the other possible scenarios that could be playing out, the first one is that maybe we have not yet seen the low for this second wave because we did not fully maximize our target area to the lower side in the formation of this second wave, and that's why we are seeing a bit of a corrective structure or maybe a pullback on the charts, and that's why the market is down today. And in the formation of a second wave where we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure play out, here on the charts you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure where I'm terming this retracement back to the fib level 0.382 as the wave A. Then we saw that bounce to the upside, making a new lower high in the formation of that wave B, and there are chances that this might be an overshooting wave B to the upside before we see even lower prices in the formation of this wave C to fully maximize our target area to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, and also fully maximize our target area. That is the other possible scenario. And the other possible scenario that we can have over here is just by restructuring the Elliot wave structure that I have right here by naming the new high that we made yesterday as the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1. So we can have the new high as the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1, and if that is the new high, is the high for that higher Elliot wave count 1, then we can continue expecting even lower prices in the formation of a second wave. And from this point we can also sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1 that we made yesterday, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and I can still mark that target area here on the charts like that, which lies between the $0.04126 mark and the $0.03165 mark. So there are chances that we might continue seeing lower prices in an ABC corrective structure to fully maximize this target area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. And we also need to have in mind that there are still chances that that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2, and whatever we are expecting so that we can continue pushing higher is a break above the wave 1 high, which lies at around the $0.05574 mark. And once that happens and we continue seeing an impulsive wave to the upside, then that will be enough confirmation that we are back in the formation of these higher Elliott wave count 3, and also fully maximize our target areas. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. We are trading at around the 45 mark, meaning we can support both scenarios to the upper side and also to the lower side on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD. Here on the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, and we are also seeing an increase in the selling momentum, fully supporting that we are going to continue unlocking lower prices to fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And jumping to the daily chart so that I can give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Gala Games chart, and also zoom out, you can see that I have this Elliott wave structure in red, where you can see that Gala Games, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.01615 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios. And I have a target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $1.36017 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala Games to do on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios. And that's the update for Gala Games.